30-year-old Lance Lowe, a violent, seen choking his own son. That boy rescued by a mysterious...
What's poppin'? It's your boy Busy Gang Rob. Today we talking about Lance Lowe and this nigga tripping the fuck out, man, trying to kill his own 8-year-old son out there on motherfucking La Cresta and Calandria out there, man. Hey, shout out to my auntie Charlene. I'm about to come see you today, auntie. I love you, feel me? I was just thinking about you yesterday, and yesterday we were just about to come out there, man, and we was about to go visit my daddy, come visit you. I would have been there when that happened because we were going to be out there around 2 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? So I would have been around your house. Hey, man, this is a fucked up situation, man. I'm about to bring y'all the footage of this man right here choking his son out, my nigga, 8-year-old son out, and one of his motherfucking neighbors stepped in and tackled that nigga, man. Hey, man, hey. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Stay dangerous. Do whatever you got to do, man, to protect you and yours. And actually talk to your family members, man. You feel me? Mental illness is a real sickness out here. And there's a lot of people walking around with it more than you fucking would think. You feel me? So that was a man trying to choke his own son out, Lance Lowe. You feel me? I'm going to bring the footage to you in the news clipping. It's your boy Busy Gang Rob. I'm from South Stockton, man. I got family out there in the 4400, man. That's town home. You feel me? Right there. You feel me? If y'all don't know, man. You feel me? That's North Stockton. You feel me? Hey, man. Y'all keep y'all head up, bruh. I'm gonna pray for my city, man. Y'all pray for that little boy, man. Y'all pray for his father, man. Y'all pray for his mom. They said that, and y'all pray for Officer N, you feel me? Hey, the officer gave his life, bruh. You feel me? Salute to him, you feel me? He was responding to a domestic violence call over mental illness, you feel me? As you can see, you feel me? He had beat up his baby mama and then tried to kill his son after he got shot. You get what I'm saying? So he wanted to go out with a motherfucking bang, bruh. This shit is fucked up, my nigga. Hey, man. Y'all, hey man, reach out to your friends, family members, and close loved ones, bruh, and ask them, are they all right? Do they know where their next meal's coming from? Ask them, are they going through anything right now, bruh? You feel me? That's some fucked up shit, man. It's your boy Busy Gang Rob. I do this for the people. I appreciate it.
New Low.
CBS 13's Renee Santos with why she thinks he took such a violent turn.
We are right outside that home where that tragedy unfolded. Officer N shot and an 8-year-old boy attacked by his own father. I spoke to a neighbor who didn't want to share her identity but says she knew that suspect and had just talked to him this weekend. It's video you'll see only on CBS 13 that has many people asking why a father would turn so violent, seen choking his own son. That boy rescued by a mysterious neighborhood hero.
As a mother, it was terrifying to see that happen.
A woman who doesn't want to show her face says she knows 30-year-old Lance Lowe, accused of killing Stockton police officer Jimmy N and attempting to kill his 8-year-old boy. She says she talked to Lowe Sunday and believes his mind wasn't right.
I feel he was on some type of drugs. No 8-year-old child deserved to be choked.
Esteban Chavez has no idea who the Good Samaritan on his street could be, but thanks the man for stepping up, putting his own life in harm's way to save a young boy.
He saved a little kid. He saved many people at that. We don't know what could have happened.
Carlos Soto lives right next door and feels grateful he lives amongst the hero.
Man, blessed, have someone like that around us that, did that heroic action.
As for the woman who knows the suspect, she's just glad the boy is alive.
For that to happen, it can just show that anybody can snap at any point of time.
We did attempt to speak to that Good Samaritan, but he isn't ready to speak publicly, but even neighbors are still trying to figure out who he is.
That video is something else. All right.
Behind me here, investigators and many other police officers have been on scene all day long here in the 4400 block of La Cresta in North Stockton. What stands out is what you see there. The front driver's side window of a police squad car shattered. Several blue evidence markers scattered in front of the vehicle. Many people were home when gunfire erupted shortly after 10 this morning. We attempted to speak with several people who heard the gunfire, but many declined. However, 2 did speak to us here, and here's what they had to say.
Just automatic rifle, back and forth. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And I thought it was by the levee, by the river over there. And then I heard the ambulance, a lot of them.
We about 15 or more than 15.
For how long?
Take a few minutes, yeah.
Back and forth for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Back live here, you can imagine just how difficult a job it must be right now for officers to investigate a shooting of one of their own lost today in the line of duty, Stockton police officer Jimmy N. It's unknown just how long this neighborhood will be cordoned off with crime tape. We're live in North Stockton. Back to you.
Kurt, thank you.
Disturbing new details in a deadly attack on a Stockton police officer. The suspect opening fire from the front door, then trying to kill a child before being killed in a shootout. The police chief says Officer Jimmy Inn was essentially ambushed.
It was a violent, blatant, and very sudden assault on our police officer. He gave the ultimate sacrifice, and he came to work every day, putting his life on the line for complete strangers he'd never met.
In a solemn scene this afternoon at San Joaquin General Hospital, dozens of law enforcement officers gathered there in support of the officer. Hours later, though, police are still piecing together how this all unfolded.
They first got a report of a woman being assaulted outside a home on La Cresta Way. That's south of March Lane. We begin our coverage with CBS 13's Marissa Perlman live at the scene. Marissa?
Yeah, this was true chaos in this Stockton neighborhood this morning. We now know that that suspect was seen choking an 8-year-old boy between these two houses here after that ambush on Officer Jimmy Inn. And a neighbor is being credited tonight for jumping in and saving that kid's life. All of it happening in front of police.
Officer shot. He's unresponsive for at least 5 to 7 minutes.
And those who live here say they woke up to an argument outside. Someone first reported a person screaming, a woman bleeding who had appeared to have been assaulted. Officer Inn responded to that call and was in front of the home when he was ambushed and shot by the suspect through the door. The suspect then returned outside of the home moments later with that 8-year-old boy and started to choke him in front of an officer. Police say it looked like he was trying to kill the child. That's when a neighbor saw what was happening and intervened, tackling the suspect to the ground. A second officer then shot the suspect multiple times. Neighbors here heard and saw the violent shooting.
I come out right here, and you see the two lifeless bodies, man. It was a crazy event.
Police saying that neighbor who intervened may have saved that child's life. Both the suspect and Officer Inn were transported to the hospital where they died from their injuries. But still an active scene here this evening as this investigation continues. Back to you.
Yeah, such a shocking turn of events and incredible that neighbor was putting their life on the line to jump in like